Hey Outlaws, I got a race tune for you. So this is a Baja racing tune for the custom featured Baja race truck map. It's all. I'll go ahead and go through it here. It's all fully upgraded. It's gas, turbo, you know, not diesel. And it has the perfect tune on the dyno, all that good stuff. So the suspension is the monster type. Axis width is 0. Damping in the front is 3 grand. Stiffness is 10 grand. Travel is 0.6. And pay attention to where this is at, because I've got it just to see where it switches to 0.5 and 0.6, and I go up just a little bit more. Alright, because there's a little bit of a bias, I think, in here. It's really fine-tuned now. Axis width in the rear is 0. Damping 3000. Stiffness is 11,000, so there's a 1,000 point bias to the rear for stiffness. Travel is 0.6, and there's a little less travel in the rear, so it's like just barely where it goes to 0.6 and stop, right there. And then no rear steer, of course. The wheels and tires are still the same, 1.3 and 1.4, and then like 1.3 and 1.6. Rim size is 1.2. And I tried it with beadlocks on it, and it didn't look very good. I mean, the beadlocks, like, you have to, like, put beadlocks on and then increase your rim size a little bit to get the same size of looking rim. But even, it didn't look good, so. And my new livery, I spent a good deal of time on my livery. I would really like to get it in the car show, in the truck show. Look, here, let me show this thing off a little bit. I got a skull on the top with some red eyes, and it's got good stuff on it. All these little decals look way better if you just do a white one and then a black one. Well, that one has that shadow stuff already, but just do white and black or black and white, and you can almost put them right on top of each other, and they automatically kind of put a little ring. Or you can try and move them a little bit. I usually move them a little bit, you know. Same thing with, I moved these a little more over their shadows. And that's just stuck on there. There's a few stickers there like that. I guess just that one on this, but anyway. Yeah, I'll take it out and do one lap here. I'll do a single player. I've been testing in multiplayer, of course, because it's way quicker to load in. Or maybe it's not on the custom maps. Let's see. Yeah, maybe it's just on the stock maps that it takes a lot longer to load in single player because of like all the custom objects. I think it is. Yeah. So yeah, 4-wheel drive, open diffs. Oh, and you can see the tires that I'm using. So I kind of forgot. Uh, that's extremely important. Use these tires. Don't fuck around. Put these tires on. The knobbies in the front and the newer paddle sand tires in the rear. That's necessary. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and stop on the start, which doesn't make much sense, but I think that's what we're supposed to do, actually. Here we go. Oh, and I've found, I mean, I know it's hard sometimes because you want to mash the throttle, just try. Make sure the front comes down first. Try it. Try, do some laps. Go as fast as you can. Then, just for me, just once, make sure the front comes down on every landing. Just do it for me. I've got some bias in the rear to tuned very carefully to help the rear kick up a little bit more off the jumps, so that should happen. But just like, well, I didn't quite get it down good enough, and it wanted to kick. But and you don't want to just be totally off the gas and let it downshift. But just let the front come down first. Oh, and I'll be hitting the e-brake at places just to shorten my arc when I'm going a little too damn fast and don't want to necessarily let off the gas. Sometimes I let off the gas. Sometimes I just hit the e-brake. Depends on the situation. Oh, damn it. Came into that hot. I usually try and cut short into that, really short. Oh, and I fucked this up. You can actually take this with this truck at basically full speed if you hit it right. That section, I'm sure you're well aware, is kind of a bitch because it upsets your truck a lot. It's really hard to tune for. But, yeah. I'm liking it. I've been, oh yeah, and you know what? So this is one thing that still bugs me. This, if I go to free cam, I've got this thing darkened up a little bit in the edit, or in the vinyls, but it turns out actually way darker in the gameplay. So I need to keep going back, and then come back and look at it, adjust it, come back and look until I get it right. I don't want it quite that dark. A little darker than the whole full brightness. Like, this one is about perfect. This isn't the full brightness either. It's darkened up just enough so that this looks good and silver instead of bright white, And that one looks perfect. I want this one like that. Anyway, that's my Baja race truck tune. And I'm going to be spending a lot of time with this truck anymore. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. See you guys.